best ways to get around Santorini. It is the local buses. Really fun, really great views on the way, and it's only between €1.50 to about €2. It's not too expensive. And we're gonna enjoy the ride from Athens all the way to Fira, which is the main city in Santorini, Greece. We see Fira, and we're seeing the huge caldera with the volcano there in the center, still active to this day. The caldera used to be a piece of land. Who knows what is in the depths of those waters, which are deep as a skyscraper. Says I don't see the Empire State Building. Well, you know that mountain Life is the size of the Empire State Building. We're going to see it soon. We saw it a little bit earlier, but right now we're heading to the height of the Empire State Building towards Fira.
Είναι και πίσω άνοιξε. Άνοιξε και πίσω, περίμενε να κλείσει. Περίμενε να κατέβουνε δυο άτομα από πίσω. Εντάξει.
streets and curvy roads. So I really did consider taking a scooter or an ATV. Though I'm tempted to rent an ATV maybe for a few hours. But the buses are very reliable. They're fast. They drive very fast here. And it's very inexpensive. So this ride, it's about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit less, is €1.80. Hey Ronald, yeah, I'm seeing able to see comments on YouTube again. Problem is fixed. Hey Renato from Astoria, welcome. See the grapevines? They huddle against the ground for moisture, unlike what you see in Napa or France. Ooh, interesting. So those are grapevines that we're seeing there. Yes, it does. And it is very comfy seating, which I'll show you once I exit. So right there, we're starting to see, Agotiri, the area we just came from. Another very high up mountain. So a lot of wine is grown here in Santorini. It's known as one of the best wine spots in the world. I actually tried a white wine earlier. It was absolutely delicious. It tasted very different from Italian or French wines, actually. Panejotes, Kalispera. Shelby girl, nice to see you here. Zoe, yeah, it's good that it's easy, comfy seating, very quick. Beautiful views. I kind of enjoy this more than driving myself, say on the ATV. Even though on the ATV I could stop, or renting my own car, I could stop wherever I would like. The bus is nice because I could just relax, sit down, and kind of just enjoy the views without doing the work of driving. Says, was that windmill Airbnb? Oh, there's a lot of windmills that are Airbnbs here. Hello, Teresa from Louisiana. Welcome, Darren. Nice to see you here. Great views. Oh, yeah. frozen continent. Paul says you might see the mini Orthodox churches in front of the houses. There are memorials for a dead resident of the house. Yeah, Paul, thank you so much for letting us know. Yeah, they appear a lot. I haven't seen too many here in Santorini, but I've seen a lot in Athens. Maybe we'll see a few of them here. Where I'm staying, feet up. I'm staying just right above it, Imerovigli, basically feet up. And that is the height of the Empire State Building. So it's crazy to think about that I'm staying in something that's the height of the Empire State Building. In the middle of the Aegean Sea. Say the audio's low. Well, a lot whispering here in the bus. It's a quiet bus. Andrew, good day from Australia. Yeah, I can't read the comments. It's all working again. To you too. Ooh, a helicopter. I'm actually very tempted to do a helicopter tour. It is cooler than Athens. Oh, I gotta change the night mod to Santorini. It is cooler than Athens. It's about 80 something degrees. So I actually got to do a transfer at FIDA to go to IA. And once I take that transfer, because there's no service between FIDA and IA, which I've already done the first day I was here. It is epic views, but unfortunately no service. I might be posting a smaller trip to IA, but stay tuned. After I can get to IA via this transfer, you'll be seeing a live walk through IA. the other city after Fida, north. And it's spelled O-I-A in English. So the population here is only about 15,000, but there's more than 2 million tourists per year. Absolutely amazing place to visit. I'm really blown away. I didn't expect it to be this fun, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a little bit more relaxing, kind of chill vacation, doing not much. But no, there's a lot here to do. And Inspire Life, do you see a lot of vacant stores? Yes, I do. More in like the residential areas. But in Fira, no, there's a lot of stuff in Fira open. In Athens, much more vacant stores. Wendy, I'm en route to Fida to transfer to a bus to Ia. Fida is in the middle of the island, and then Ia is in the north, and that is going to be the tour later today. I'm gonna see if I can get there by 6 p.m. Some reflection. This is a common practice also in Puerto Rico, but don't quote me on that. I think that's the case. Great question, Kate. Andrew says, to Australian eyes, one of the most visually striking things you notice is the number of gum trees. Interesting. Expert Life says, watch your Santorini stream again. It was so amazing. I'm so glad you enjoyed the Santorini stream. I think you're referring to the Fida stream, which is the main city in Santorini. views here as well, though. I'm in Santorini until Sunday evening. And now I'm off to Thessaloniki.
At beach.
Excuse me. So that was the bus that I ended up taking over here. Let's see which one's to Ia. Ia? Okay. Alright, so I'll show you a little bit of the trip to Ia before service runs out. So let me know if you want to see a little bit, about maybe a third of the trip to Ia, because once we reach the mountain there won't be any live service. So let me know if you actually want to join me for a little bit longer as we go to Ia. And then later on I'll be walking through Ia, which is the city up in the north. So what you do, sometimes you pay inside the bus, but right now we are paying outside the bus. So I'm already armed with a €2. Lots of buses here, they announce it, and they go to various major points of the island. One. This one's fancy. Oh my god. seating. This is a newer bus. And not that many people travel to Ia. I'm not sure why. Because when I came also on the bus, it was pretty empty. But the way back, it was really full. So, €160. And this is the ticket. Hold on to this ticket. Otherwise, they will charge you again if you lose it. And it's only one way. You can't stand the bus for a round trip. So, one-way ticket. And I think we got here a little bit early, so we might need to wait. Masks are still required in the bus. And if it gets too full, they do allow standing area. But this is a very bumpy ride. This one to Ia. It's crazy. You're about to see just a little bit of it, but it gets really crazy. When he says don't fall asleep, I'll try not to, because I don't think I'll be able to, because it is very, very curvy. It is the bus ride that has made me feel the most nervous in my life. And I haven't been to too many countries. I haven't been to like South America yet. Like this, like a bus. But this one has made me the most nervous ever. So I'm gonna post like a shorter video, so you'll see how crazy it is after I leave you for this live. So feel free to ask me anything. We're gonna wait until the bus resumes. And this is not a night bus, says George. No, not a night bus. I think the last bus should be 9 p.m, give or take. I gotta double check. They have the schedule posted right in front. And Wendy says, hold tight. God bless. Thank you so much, Wendy. And Wendy, you mentioned I spelled my name wrong. Where are you referring to? And how much longer will you be in Greece? I'll be in Greece till July 19th. Time has flew by. July 19th. Henry, this is Greece. We are right now in Santorini. Have you ever dozed off in public transport? Yes, I've dozed off in public transport many, many times. But have I ever missed my stop? Very few times. Very few times. It's never been too bad missing my stop, like in New York City or any major city. Here, I missed my stop my first day, and I went all the way to Ia when I was supposed to stop at Imerovigli. And it ended up being a very long trip, so I had to take a full round trip, and it was quite long. Yeah, but I missed it not because of dozing off, but just because I didn't know where it was. And oh, Wendy says no, I did. Okay. So excited. These are the comfy seats. I want to take this bus again. Alright, now we're gonna this is the bus terminal where we stopped. I hopped off the bus and it's in Fida.
The last ride was less than 2 hours.
Darren, are the food and tours are expensive? In Athens, they're a pretty good price. I think the most expensive one I end up taking is the one that I'm going to do in Thessaloniki, which is going to combine Meteora and Mount Olympus, and that will cost me €300. The other ones have cost me around 100 or less. Here, I think they're a little bit more expensive. The wine tour is about €160. The boat tour, around the same price, €160. I have not seen any walking tours. I have not checked it out. And I have not checked out the food tours yet. But Santorini in general is going to be just a bit more expensive than mainland Greece. Mainland Greece, you can get things very cheap. Santorini, since it's a tourist hub in a tiny island, things are going to be more expensive. Nancy, oh, bienvenidos Nancy. Nancy dice, qué hermoso compartiéndolo. Un placer. Gracias por mirando estos videos de Grecia. Qué bien que te están gustando y espero que pueda entender qué estoy diciendo porque no han cogido muchas preguntas en español. ¿Qué quieres? Estamos ahora en la isla de Santorini, que está en el medio del mar, del Aegean. So thank you so much for watching, all the Spanish speakers out there. Emil says you will love Meteora. It's breathtaking. Oh, I'm glad I will. That's awesome. Wendy, you just watched the museum I went to earlier. Yeah, that was an archaeological site. It's actually not even really a museum. It's a literal archaeological site. It's just they put a huge roof over it. We're going a different route than we went before. Beautiful Santorini's for honeymooners, says Tracy. Oh, indeed it is. I'm on a honeymoon with myself. Hey man, 7:05 a.m. in San Francisco. Welcome. Urbanist remaster of the movie Speed. That'll be funny. Speed in Santorini. Christine, thank you so much for 50 stars. Look at this. We're seeing the other side of the island. I think this might be the windswept side of the island. Let me know if anyone knows for sure. But here, a lot more flatter on that side. And now we're going back up the mountain. Again, we're going to the height of the Empire State Building. Almost exactly 1,200. Cynthia, the next location is Thessaloniki, northern Greece. Have you seen the cave houses? I think we're going to see that in Ia. Linda says, oh my god, why the mask? Masks are mandated in public transportation in Greece and indoor places. And I think now they're recently being re-mandated again in public, which is a little bit of a bummer. I hope it's not enforced because walking around in heat with a mask is a bit difficult. From Mexico, bienvenidos. Extraño Mexico. Espero regresar un tipo. From all the places you visit, which is the one you'll return for your honeymoon? Here, Santorini. And I think another place I've always envisioned honeymooning is in the Amalfi Coast. So I think that might be one of my next trips. yesterday on the promenade. Thank you for a recommendation. Wendy, did I have a swim? No, but I did soak my feet in the water. Did not go fully in. It was a very rocky beach. It didn't really feel like taking a swim in the rocky beach. Plus, I couldn't secure my things, my belongings. George says in July 9th, 1956, Santorini was hit by a 7.7 magnitude earthquake, the largest ever been seen in Europe in the 20th century. Yeah. Unless if I book a tour. So imagine doing this on an ATV. Alright, now things start getting crazy. Look at that. I'm going to have very bad service from here on out. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was the bus ride in Ia, and wish me luck. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring.